the second part of the basics, Excel basics. So let us start Microsoft Excel. So here you have the Microsoft Excel 2016. Right, this is a blank workbook, right? So here you have to click on the blank workbook. So in this video I'm going to explain about the workbook window, the total workbook window. Just here, this is total is called as a workbook window. I'll explain about that, how you can use this workbook window. So here this total will be considered as a like you can see, like you can in the olden days, like the database is maintaining in the registers, right, as a book. So this total Excel file will be considered as a book, that is considered as a workbook. So here each and every sheet is nothing but a page in a book. So here you have suppose in each and every book you will have a ledger book, rows and columns will be there. So here you have these are the rows, these are the columns, and these are the rows you have. So at most you can have 2 power 20, like 1048 578 number of rows. So these rows you can have, these many number of rows you can have, and you can have 16384 columns, like here A B C D, like here you can have 16384 columns, right? So that much powerful it is, like you can create a book with these many number of pages. Please think of it, like how many these many number of rows and these many number of columns, and once again you can have a number of pages also. So here if it is a burden is more on the single sheet, then you can shift the data into another sheet. So let me explain about this total workbook in this video. So in the coming videos I will explain more detail about the remaining also. So here please subscribe my channel. So if you want to get more information from my side, you can click on the notifications. Please share my channel into your Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram accounts. So let us start my here. So this here you can, whenever you have a large database, you can have the Excel, you can use the large database in Excel. It's very simple. Now let me see. This total is considered as a worksheet. So whenever you click on this, it will ask for the rename. You can rename it as order, or you can have this is at the order information, and here if you want to create a new sheet, you can create, right? You can create the new sheet here, right? If you want to create the new sheet, you can go to that. So this is the order, and this is one more sheet, this is a product, right? So here whenever you click, whenever you want to rename, you can double click on the particular sheet, or otherwise you can go to the right click and you can go to the rename. So both will work similar, right? So here I don't want here I don't want this product sheet, so I can delete. So how to delete? So first you have to go to you have to right click on the particular worksheet, go to the delete, right? It's very important, you have to think of it before deleting. It doesn't ask for the prompt also, and even it is the undo is not possible. So be cautious about whenever you are deleting a sheet. So once if you tear the page, you can't paste it. The same thing here also applies, right? Once if you tear the page, the particular page in a normal book, you can't fix it, right? So here this is very important whenever you are deleting that. Now you have suppose you want to perform the action, like this is once again product, right? So I want to keep some order with green color. You can keep a tab color also. you can keep some red color, so and you can keep some green color for products. So to differentiate the different sheets, you can have a coloring thing you can keep on that. And so it's very simple to organize. So by having the colors, you can identify the different sheets also, right? So here, this is how, like, if you want to move, suppose I have a data information about, I have some information here, serial number, product, right? So here I have the product information like this. So if I want to have this information to be replicated, so without disturbing the original one, I want to replicate, then I can have a copy of the sheet also. So this I want to have a replica, I want to make a duplicate, then I can go for right click, move or copy. You have to click on the move or copy. So here you have the location where you want to save also, right? So here you can create a copy and you can send it to end, right? So here I can have that information with product temporary. So I doesn't want to touch the original one, I want to do the modifications in the temporary one. I can do the modifications in the temporary one, I can delete it, doesn't happen, right? So making a copy is very simple. Here this is wherever you want, if you want to move like the location, then you can suppose I want to be the beginning of I want it to be the beginning, then you can click on the particular worksheet and drag. So you can observe here there is like I am dragging it, right? So here it came to the beginning, right? So like this. So here this is the second and third, right? So I am placing it in the first location. So here this is how we can work out on the worksheets. So the worksheets, you can have n number of worksheets you can create. So the n number of, so how you can create the worksheet. So here this is how you can have. Now if you want to create, by default the workbook will have only one worksheet. I want to change, if I want to change that, you can go to the back side view of MS Excel and go to the options, go to the here include these many sheets. Whenever creating new workbook, including these many sheets. So this is what, so if I keep 3, it will gives 3, if I keep 10, it will gives 10 by default, right? So it's whenever you are using regular purpose, then you can use it, otherwise you can create a new worksheet as per your requirement, right? So this is how you will work on the worksheet content, right? This is how, suppose I want to move this particular page into the another workbook. So now I am saving, so this workbook I am saving it as save as. So if I save as, so I am saving it, I'm browsing it, like, so here I am saving it on my desktop, right? So I am giving it as a first, right? So I can save it as a .xls or .sls, right? So this is a 97 format that it will have .xls. It's a olden format which will take large memory, and the XL workbook which will take less memory. It's better to use XL workbook, right? So I am saving it XLS workbook first, right? Now I want to create one more. So how to create one more, in my beginning basics, I've explained about how to create a new blank workbook also. So you can see This is a new workbook. I am saving it as, once again, the desktop second, right? So this is the second workbook I have. So this is the first and this is the second, right? So here I want to move the first workbook product temporary page to the second. So here you can observe the second is not having anything, right? So if I want to move this, then I can go to right click on the particular worksheet, move or copy, and then select here second.xls. So I am moving it into that. So here you must and should select create a copy. If you haven't selected this one, the original it will move actually. So here if you select create a copy, it will keep a original copy and as well as a destination copy. But if you haven't selected this one, what will happens, the original will not be available in the first Excel sheet. It's very important. So I am keeping this copy, right? So here I have create a copy, right? Now you can observe the product temporary is having in the second worksheet and as well as first worksheet. So you can observe, so the first one is having and the second one is having. Like this, I can move the data from one worksheet to another worksheet. So in the day-to-day analysis, it's very important to have the workbook information in from you can, if you want to move from one location to another location, it is a simple way. Have the same format for the both, like .xlsx for the both workbook, and then you can move the information from here one sheet to another sheet, right? I think you have understood this workbook video for today's session. So let me explain about the more things about about the cells in the next video. Please subscribe my channel if you want to if you want to see my updates, and please click on the notifications button. Thank you.